best to ever do it. Let's get to it. What? Right on my hand? These mosquitoes things hit me right on my hand while I'm holding the phone. Man, they are savage. You guys wonder why I don't be out here midday? Because I got to get dressed and have pants on and long sleeve clothes on, man, because the mosquitoes, the bug bit me while I'm over here holding the phone to go live right in front of my face. Hands gonna be itching the whole time. Man, got both my knees when I first came outside to take the picture, and then now my hand. It's just like there's a man. Listen, that goes right along with the video title for today and the subject matter: parasites. Listen, and I want to put this out. You guys, I'm revamping some stuff, and I got to make it more difficult for my haters to copy me, right? They obviously can't look like me or whatever, but it does bother me hearing my words on another man's mouth. It's like, yo, dude, like, get my meat out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. I'm trying my best, but don't regurgitate it, bro. Like switch the words up or something. But you know what? Since they don't never had the father around to tell them have pride in their last name, and part of being a man is being a man that gets it out the mud, gets it his own way, and not mimic and copy and all this stuff, right? I'm going to turn the light on. Now, I want to talk about that because you'll see older school gentlemen doing their own thing, but these are gentlemen that actually did have fathers around and or in the home. Now, I'm not saying that the fault is to these late model millennials and these zennials. I'm not blaming you for the circumstances of y'all being raised by single mothers. I'm not. But I need for you to understand that copycat and mimicking behaviors of another grown man is single mother behavior. You're basically being a tether baby, and your tether mother, you know what I'm saying, didn't teach you to have pride in your last name. You know what I mean? Or your name, period. Or, you know what I'm saying, you having testicles and a penis. You just want to, get to the bag, right? You just want to, this generation will do whatever it takes to go viral. This generation, since they don't have a positive father figure, they just look around online for it, I guess, this trauma. And instead of giving credit where credit is due or paying homage, they'll take the words right out of your mouth and regurgitate them. And see, I've been leaving this alone. Part of the reason being because I was going through a divorce. And now that I've gone through it, I'm completely single and she can't get to my money. I have so much time on my hands. So I'm just like watching content and stuff, just seeing what's going on out there. And shout out to those that are paying homage to people and giving credit to where credit is due. Y'all are dope. Okay. Y'all are dope. I see a lot of big content creators doing that now. And that is dope. Those are people that are going to be blessed by God. And they're people that are blessed by God already. You people that are prophetic word people, readers, this new wave of internet influencing, right? This spiritual got to get back in alignment with God, but y'all are really just grifting because you don't know God, right? God doesn't tell you to go and copy people. God doesn't tell you to not only copy them, but then justify it. The crazy part to me is they don't only just copy you. They will come up with justifications and then have the gall enough to talk these justifications online. Let me go ahead and give you an example of a justification of a copycat and loser. These copycats don't think that they're copycatting. They think that you're some type of spirit guide. That's what I'm telling you about these weirdos. Watch the vernacular, watch the verbiage, watch the words. You're some kind of spirit guide. This gives them the right to study you, watch you, and think that some kind of way God sent you to give them information. Hello, somebody. These people are weird. They take it upon themselves to feel like, you know what? This person is sent to help raise my consciousness. So I'm just going to use them for everything that they have and take all the information I can get from them and then regurgitate it on my own channels and try to monetize it. and say that God sent this person to me so that I can make money off of them. So God sent you a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Hang on, buddy. Hang on. I understand. I understand. Please just give me time enough to put your ass in timeout. Goofy cornball goober. Don't you see a man is speaking? Don't interrupt me for your cornbaldness. Anyway, shout out to my replay gang. You guys do me a favor, smash that like button. I'm going out here, I'm dropping you some knowledge. I'm taking a little bit of time off, going live at night. My son has healed his leg up enough to where he's walking. So I'm taking advantage of that. You know, I'm hanging out with my kid, having a good time during the summer vacation. But I'm also able to have time enough to watch some content. And it looks like I got some dudes scared, which is what I want, right? So here's the thing about y'all, right? A lot of you internet dudes are internet guys trying to play a tough guy, right? You know what I'm saying? You're on the internet trying to play a role, and I'm an actual certified by the military and what I had to do in the military and whatnot after that. Certified, you know what I'm saying, bad boy, get it done type of guy, trying to be an internet guy, trying to calm it down and trying to be an internet guy. So it's just funny because I can always see when y'all start sweating. See, when a coward or a man feels threatened, you know, these cowardly men. Is that a rabbit? Yep. You know, they start bringing up weird stuff. Yeah, I watch it. I just put out information and I know how I move. I know how my energy is. That's why I keep it smiling and stuff, because a lot of dudes, they get threatened by me when I'm talking serious, as they should. They see the danger in front of them. And what they'll do, especially the alpha guys, not sigmas, they'll keep moving in silence. The alpha guy they got to let it be known that they're not a sucker or weak. So what'll happen is when a guy feels threatened from my words, a day or two later, they'll start putting out content like, yeah, I used to do jujitsu, I used to box, you know, because it's the internet thing to make themselves feel better because their masculinity has been threatened. There's an alpha, a real alpha around, you know what I'm saying? Like the kind that moves in the shadows, you know, real top dog, and they feel threatened. So this is the reason for them taking upon your moniker and the way that you move and telling people to move in silence and telling people all the stuff that you've been saying for 2 years, because they know a real one when they see it. The problem is they're scared of the big bad wolf. They don't want to approach me because they know that they've been eating off my plate for quite some time. Someone reaches out to me, the first thing I'm going to do, if you're a content creator, is go through your content. Until I get that check, I'm not going to do anything with you. Okay? Period, point blank. So right now, man, you know, you have a lot of copycatting people that if you give raw information, they're going to take the raw information. That's why I'm not putting it out no more like that. I know I've taken a few, it's not I'm taking a few days off, I'm doing planning. I'm writing this thing out because if I give out raw information, you know, I'm watching dudes who are literally, like I said, taking notes and on their videos reading the notes off that they took while they're watching my video. I'm telling you, man. So what I'm gonna do is this. Oh, poor bird. Is that a hawk? No, got ran over. Wasn't fast enough. Gotta be quicker than that. So what I have to do is, since you guys are really quick, like a lot of you guys like James, LeBron, Reggie, you know, a couple of ladies in here, when I say stuff, y'all already know what I'm talking about. You know, so I don't have to, and even the young bucks will come in here and they'll drop some knowledge in the comment section. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. I don't have to say it in detail like I've been doing. So I'm gonna start using more nuance because the Sigmas, they're smart. Y'all are smart, you're gonna pick up on it. The alphas are not gonna pick up on it, and the rest of these wannabes are not gonna be able to pick up on the nuance. They're gonna have to work harder and let that little peanut in their head rattle around a little bit more and try to figure out what I'm trying to say, right? I'm also gonna make my older videos on King David the Chosen, I'm going to make those videos private. Probably going to put them on my Patreon or whatever, because what happened was I left my ex-wife. See, we're divorced now. My lawyer told me I shouldn't talk about it. We're going through the divorce. So that's why I didn't really talk too much about her. But I can talk about it now. We're divorced. My ex-wife, when I left her for cheating and trying to, she had this completely orchestrated plot to leave and go to her parents' house and cheat on me and, you know, claim me on her taxes and all kind of weirdo stuff, right? Tried to come back, didn't let her, ran away. So I ran away, didn't have any money or whatever, so I had to stay at my dad's for a couple months till I got a place, saved some money up. My dad charged me rent because I'm not a bum. He never asked me for it, but I'm not staying nowhere without paying. Now, it was an extremely reduced rate, so I was able to save up, you know what I'm saying, get a place. Now, when I got a place, I was excited about being free and also going through heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm not gonna never be fake with you. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, fam? What's going on? So I was going through heartbreak and getting on here and teaching people what I know, what I learned, because I learn a lot of stuff. I pick up on stuff quick. So I was like teaching people how to do that. I was talking about narcissism. And what started happening was I started seeing these content creators popping up my feed, and they were saying the same stuff I'm saying. And I know what I'm saying is stuff that I'm getting from the Most High. I'm not looking at content. See, the problem is with the internet and social media, especially YouTube, they teach y'all to be narcissistic and they teach you to be dummies. They teach you, hey, copy this person, take exactly what they do, and then do it again. Don't reinvent the wheel. Reinventing the wheel is how you bring innovation to society. Just taking what someone else has done and then putting your little brand on it is the reason why we're all burnt out. So I don't like that, right? So they're teaching you to copy people. They're teaching you to imitate what talents God gave someone to bring inspiration to this realm, not to be mimicked and duplicated, right? And this is what these people do. So what I was doing was putting out a lot of good information, and people started copying it, and they started monetizing off of it, and they started thinking, and this is why I keep telling you the Zennial generation and the late model millennials are super selfish, and most of them aren't raised by fathers because they don't have any self-respect or any dignity. You're copying another grown-ass man or a woman. You're a woman copying a man. That's weird, but they're not humble. They never were taught humility, so they don't know how to humble themselves to ask for stuff. So they all think that they're smart, smarter than the previous generations. And they think that they can usurp, like, and through osmosis, take information from you, from watching you. So we have a generation of monitoring spirits, and they don't even know it. They think that it's normal and it's no, y'all are all watching people online, imitating what you see, and don't have no social skills. None. You have none. And that's why it's so terrifying for you to try to approach someone that you are stealing information from because you don't know how to speak. I can tell by the videos you make, because you'll be stealing information while simultaneously trying to correct somebody. How does that work? Where in your reality can you be a student and a teacher at the same time? How are you taking information from me and then trying to correct me? That's weird. But it's a generation full of these people. And they think it's power moves. They think that they're getting somewhere. You will never stand out or ever have anything when your whole identity is running around stealing bits and pieces from other people and piecing it together. You can look decent online on your platform, but the minute you start getting big and you go on other panels and you do other things, you're gonna look like a whole weirdo. You will have no personality because you never let your personality shine. You are taking bits and pieces from people that you see other people giving a positive reaction to, making this Frankenstein's monster, and then presenting yourself as so. We call that wearing a mask. Narcissism, dummies. Narcissism, that's what you're doing. And then you think it's okay by justifying it to yourselves, right? By saying, this person was sent here for me.
God sent this person as an earth angel or spirit guide for me to take from them and mimic, mock, copy, do whatever I want because they were sent to me for me. What is wrong with you? You lack no sense or logic. It's a whole generation of people that think this way. And you're out here trying to get along with people that are completely in the matrix. They are not Neos in the no, they're NPCs. They're copying everything they see everybody else do. They're taking a little bit from you and a little bit from you and a little bit from you and a little bit from you. Then they'll try to get online. This one guy I was watching who was, regurgitating my information. This content creator's channel name was like Higher or something like that. This young dude is like regurgitating my information and stuff. And then he goes to say, oh, these are signs of people that copy other people. And one of them was they're late bloomers. And, I'm like, what? Like, this guy is regurgitating my information. And then he goes and says, oh, one of the signs to indicate when these kind of people are a late bloomer, like later on in life, they'll start blossoming. And what does that got to do with the price of tea in China? You see, nothing in the head. What he's doing is he's trying to gaslight me, steal my information, usurp, and then try to make it seem like I'm stealing or someone like me is stealing from some younger loser. Because that's what he's doing. He's age shaming. He's saying that they blossom later on in life. Loser, when God blesses you, it don't matter what year of your existence in this realm it is, you're going to shine. And these guys, man, this dude braids, tattoos on his hands and stuff, calling himself a prophetic word dude. And this guy is grabbing my information, taking words right out of my mouth. He literally said, let me grab my notes. Have I not said multiple times, have people watching me taking notes? He said, let me grab my notes. Dude, your notes should just be like bullets of what you already know. You shouldn't need to read over your notes real quickly and then you were watching somebody and you're regurgitating information. See, this is what I'm saying. When you guys are thinking that I'm out here like, oh, I don't want to network with anybody or collaborate, there's a lot of people that think like this young man about stealing information, trying to make it seem like, because you can influence people online easily and a lot of people are wicked. So if he's out here trying to, put down his backstory now so that way, if I catch him, call him out, it's like, oh no, I've been said that these people are weird. And they're just, my problem with it is when I go around, and I'm just going to be real, we're just chopping it up here. I'm trying to show you guys what's going to be on the Patreon, on my, and the membership stuff on other channels. Man, when I watch like white content creators or other ethnic groups that I believe might be watching me, it just seems like they're getting influence from me. They're not saying the exact same thing. When I watch a black dude that pops up, this dude is saying, it's like, man, and this is what we're talking about when we say there's a difference between, black Americans and ninjas. There's a difference. Look, these dudes have been raised by single mothers. They don't have no integrity. They don't have no self-respect. And to me, I make sure I don't watch other dudes and copy them because I'm trying to give the dude respect, man. Like, if you're putting some stuff out, I'm gonna give you the respect of not imitating what I see. I'm gonna learn something from it, and I'm actually internalize it, and then I'm going to have my own thoughts on it. When you are saying the exact same words, some of these guys even pause sometime before because they know they're about to say some shit that somebody else has already said, or they're just taking the words. I'm really good at reading human behavior patterns, okay? They teach you this stuff when you work for the White House and the Army. And I can just read these people, and it's like, man, y'all would this is the reason for the suffering. This is why you guys don't shine. This is why you guys are overweight. This is why you guys just look like everybody else. Like, listen, man, when you just take from people, you lose your identity. And losing your identity causes you to look dull, your skin to look dull, age badly. There's different ways to be overweight, no matter how much working out you do. There's different ways to get karma for being a wicked ass person. It ain't like, what you think it's gonna be. So while you're watching someone that you can see excelling and doing better, instead of being jealous of them or just stealing stuff from them, if you're gonna be over here learning from them, then do what I do and take my words, internalize them, and make them, you know what I'm saying, take what I'm saying and make it your own. Make it your own words. Don't regurgitate what I'm saying like some puppet, like one of these females that we're all out here talking about. If you're doing the same thing the females are doing, you're absolutely no better. Just because your subscribers don't know, don't mean that I won't eventually call you out when I get big enough. I told y'all, I was giving y'all really good information. Y'all was laughing at me on my original channel when I was hugging the trees and talking about getting tapped into your spiritual side. Then when you start noticing women watching me, coming to me, oh, now you got to investigate. We got to figure out what's going on with this ninja. We got to know what. No, you don't. And no, you ain't never going to figure out nothing. I see y'all Negroes. I ain't going to give you nothing. You lames don't deserve to get no coochie. And I'm not going to give you no insider information. I'm talking to the bros that already get coochie. They already know what I'm talking about. I'm not giving you goofies. No. See, God makes men a certain kind of way to get women, and there's lames like y'all that don't get them and don't need to get them. And there's a reason why women can pick up on my energy. It's not about what I'm saying. You can take the words out my mouth, right? It's not just about that, you know, my drip is always fucking dripping. You know what I'm saying? The drip is always dripping, always dripping. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about that. You can steal some of that too. It's about my aura. It's about me being tapped in spiritually. It's about me standing on business, even when it wasn't cool to do so. Women can look that up. You guys are switching over to better things. Come on, girl. Yeah, you guys are switching over to this spiritual thing now that it's kind of trending. You know, you're all around here talking about, yeah, you guys gotta, you know, go within, and you know, you Negroes weren't talking about that stuff a year and a half ago. Y'all were all talking about cold approaching and complaining about, now you know that you need to be spiritually tapped in, because all these women, and y'all are thinking that it's just spiritual mumbo jumbo. Even if it is, the women believe in it. If they believe in it and you're chasing them or you're trying to get them, then you better figure it out. You didn't want to do it though. I put in the legwork and now y'all here taking cliff notes. Nah, Negro. And this is why, like I said, I had a dad in my life. He told me about the American Negro, right? You know what I'm saying? Some of us still have that slave mentality. You know what I mean? I don't give a crap if you look just like me. You still have to prove yourself to me. I'm going off your character. Period, point blank. I don't give a shit if you was green or purple. I don't give a crap if your head was as big as Yakub's. I don't care. How you move and talk is how I base my respect of you. If I see grown men regurgitating my information, grown men, all of a sudden, that's cool to wear shades all the time inside doors, indoors. When I was doing it, I first started, man, people were giving, not all y'all, some of y'all was wearing shades inside, shout out to y'all. But a lot of y'all was jumping on trends and stuff like women, bro. Y'all need to bring something to the table, man. Bring something new. You know, get inspired by us. Don't copy us. Yeah, I know when you say those words that I've said and it flows from your wicked ass mouth, it feels good for the people in the comment section to say, woo, that's some knowledge. Woo. Boy, you ought to know better, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if your dad was around or not. He'd be ashamed. Your mama would be ashamed. She probably wished she just went ahead and swallowed you down. And I know your dad is thinking about, man, I should have let that boy run down the backside of his mother's left thigh. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call it like it is. I don't care. I don't care how you feel about it. Y'all come over here and take my information for a reason. You need a father figure. So I'm giving you the fatherly advice. Grab your nuts and come up with your own content. Bring something to the table. Grab your nuts, boy, and bring something to the table. Stop imitating another grown-ass man. I ain't got no respect for none of y'all. None. That's why you don't want to reach out. That's why I have 100 and something people that watch me directly and they don't hit the like button. You don't hit the like button because you're ashamed of yourself. And you're trying to project it onto me. You're not projecting nothing onto me. You let me know how fly I am. You want to come over here direct and not, if I got 100 and something direct people that have watched my content multiple times, then they know to directly hit that like button. But instead you don't. You're trash, you're garbage. You're never going to get blessed. You're never going to stand out, and you're never going to get no coochie, period. Yeah, your daddy just spoke. Just had to give you a spanking real quick Because you Negroes out here don't have no sense or self-respect or dignity. Pride, nothing about you. Nothing about you. I am an Army veteran. I don't play these goofy ass, I'm just on the internet playing around. Boy, I don't, listen, man. Y'all online trying to act like y'all some real ones and some killers, man. I am an actual real one and a killer trying to be an online influencer. I don't, listen, you come over and grab information because you know what I'm saying is real. You can try to discredit it and wish or think that I'm getting it from someone else, but I come up with content too often. I'm outpacing all y'all. I am making multiple channels, different content on all different channels, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. If I was taking notes like y'all, I wouldn't be able to come up with it like that. That's why you're coming over here, man. This Negro's always coming up with something. Let me go steal some ideas. You're trash. You're trash. And again, I'm not talking about those content creators who are moving towards giving credit where credit is due. Y'all are adapting and y'all are obviously anointed or have a soul. I'm talking about you trashy losers that are a horrible representation of a man. That's what I'm talking about. And I have no respect for you. Never in your raggedy, funky ass life reach out to me because I'm going to tell you about your fucking self. And then I'm going to say, come on out to Asheville, North Carolina. We can talk face to face. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. All the talking online about, yeah, I used to box and jujitsu. Show me. Hey, listen. I'm a regular guy. I don't know nothing. You see how that works? You see how a real one move? I don't know nothing. I don't know boxing. I ain't gonna try. I don't know nothing. You just come on out here. You show me. See, I'm not no fake one. I know how the internet works. You talk a lot of stuff. You get dudes scared. I need to be shown. Like I need to be shown. I don't give a shit if it used to be a world champion. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I have to be knocked out. I have to be shown. And I don't know anything. I just train every day. I don't know anything. I just stay well conditioned every day. I hate hearing weak men trying to talk about, yeah, I used to box and I train. Show me. Show me. Y'all some weirdos, man. Y'all some straight up internet weirdos. Y'all got the internet thing down to a science. You know how to sound tough on the internet, but you see a real dog out here. That's what you see. It's like, man, we can't scare them. Like, cause you fake as fuck. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't never, none of y'all got any backstory of being a veteran. Some of y'all are some street dudes, but the street dudes keep it quiet. They moving in silence. They don't wanna make no noise. Y'all that make a lot of noise ain't never done nothing. You're nerdy, goofy dudes that ain't never really had nothing. And now you feel, man, listen, I don't have no respect. You ain't bringing nothing to the table but copying me. I ain't got no respect for you. And on top of that, you younger cats, stop talking like women. Women try to manipulate you into thinking that whatever they're doing is okay and you need them. Weird stuff like that. When y'all are talking in the sense of, yeah, you know, information is meant to be put out, and when you're blessed by God, he's gonna give you an endless amount of information. So don't worry about people copying you. What are you doing? Who do you think you're fooling? So you're a copycat, loser, empathizer. Well, the only reason why you would empathize with them is if you're doing the same thing. And then y'all always are playing with words, trying to stop. Real men don't talk that much. Real men don't need to manipulate words to get their point across. Y'all are some weirdos, man. Y'all are some weirdos. And you can fool the younger generation and you can fool some females, but real dudes, no. That's why y'all don't approach me, man. You know I'm gonna go through your content. You know I'm gonna see my words on your mouth, and you know I'm gonna have some words for you. You know it, man. You know it. I ain't gonna let you breathe. I'm gonna look through your content. And I'm like, this Negro been eating off me how long? And I'm gonna tell you about yourself. And then if you got some words for me, come on down to Asheville. Come on into the room. Come on. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. My thing about it is, I got a lot of these goofies that think the cool thing to do is to network and huddle together like a bunch of women. Like, listen, dude, I don't start nothing. I don't watch y'all shit. I don't take none of y'all words. Y'all talk a lot of stuff like, oh, this dude might be being sensitive. Da, 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 da. If I'm over here in my own sector of the internet minding my business, and y'all keep coming in my house and stealing from my house and eating out of my kitchen and laughing about it, the fuck you think I'm gonna do, man? You know what I'm saying? I can see my words on your mouths. I can see you goofy motherfuckers out here. Oh, you guys make sure you're drinking your water and you, while y'all looking like a whole hot mess talking about I just started my workout regimen. Why don't you get your big ass in the gym, get fit, and then tell people that stuff? It sounds nice, but to someone that looks at I look at the person that's saying stuff. Everyone's copying everybody. Everybody can make it sound good. I look at the person that's saying it. You know how like a lot of readers say, don't judge the messenger. They don't want to be held accountable. If that ain't some woman shit I ain't never heard, you know, no woman shit, I'm telling you, don't judge the messenger. When I hear grown men say that, I'm like, bro, you know that's some woman stuff, right? You don't want to be held accountable for the words that come out of your mouth? What? What? Nah, dude, you get no respect from me. You the messenger of what? You get to talk stuff online and no one should hold you accountable? In what world? In what world? No, 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 no. See, this internet stuff is goofiness to me. Y'all do goofy things and then you talk your way out of it by coming up with some ideology that no one ever heard of before, but we're supposed to go along with it, right? No, it's not okay to run around and scroll through the internet looking for ideas all day long. You're an idiot. You are a scrub. You are a leftover. You are a parasite. It is not your job to scrub the internet all day long looking for ideas. You freaking parasite. You know what I'm saying? People out here making good content, and then there's parasites out here that's trying to eat off the plate, which again, we ain't got no control of. But hey, I'm gonna call you out. There's no checks and balances on the internet. Somebody gotta say something. I'm gonna call you out. I don't care if nothing changed, I'm gonna call you out. Hey, blessings to you too, my brother. Blessings to you. You Negroes need to do better. You know who you are. Aboriginals of America. And you out here copying another grown man. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Your ancestors are rolling over in their grave right now. Nigga. Wonder why I don't give a shit about collaborating. Show me somebody worth collaborating, man. My thing about it is when I can see the patterns and I see that just grabbing stories, one idiot posts up a story that's new, then the rest of you idiots go to that channel and watch it, and then you make your own version of it, and I'm just like, man, this trash right here, dude. It'll never end. It's gonna be nothing but a bunch of echo chamber of trash, because everybody's just, that's why I ain't made that many reaction videos. I'm trying to do something different, man. I'm rebranding. I have to make it to where it's harder for someone to copy my riz. Like, I gotta really step back and approach this internet thing the way I approach people in person. Like, if you met me in person, you wouldn't even think you could duplicate me. But it's something about this internet thing where it's like Negroes will watch you and study you like a college course for an exam. For what reason? Put that effort into going deep within yourself and pulling out the real you. They put all this work in studying people. Man, listen, bruh. When I look at my stats and I see 100 and something people that are directly coming to me and I see like 13 likes, that is madness. And then I have a bunch of Negroes popping up in my feed, male and female, saying what the fuck I just got through saying the day before. It's like, man, I'm telling you, black folks can be our own worst enemy sometimes, man. That's why I gotta percolate to the top and find them real Aboriginal black people and get away from you ninjas. That's what I gotta do. Because there's a reason why you're copying me. There's a reason why. Your skin tone, apparently you ain't tapped into that melanin or that neuromelanin. And you know what I'm saying? You ain't got a connection with the Most High, probably from drinking and smoking and fornicating too much and copying other people. So you done lost your soul, you lost your connection, and you a whole grown black man out here, the living representation of God in this realm, and you copying dudes. You copying another black man at that. And justify it to yourself all you want to, but the reason for you needing to make videos justifying your actions is because what I'm saying to you is resonating. It sounds like something your father would probably tell you, as it should. You need to do better. I had to, bro. You know that their ancestors right now are sitting there punching the air. You copycat, what? We sat here and fought that war, boy. You know what I'm saying? The Gullah Geechee, you know what I mean? The Seminole War, fought for the freedom, and you're gonna copy another black man and justify it with words? Get my composure. I ain't got no respect for you. I ain't got no respect for you. Again, this ain't to all content creators. I've seen content creators giving credit to other content creators, so I appreciate y'all. Y'all spreading the good message. I've had content creators reach out to me as well. I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all good with me. When I get where I'm going, you can reach out to me anytime. You've already reached out to me on my way up, and ain't nobody know who y'all are, and I ain't gonna tell nobody who y'all are. So if you reach out to me after I get where I'm going, all good. You reached out to me on my way up. You was in the gym. You rolled the ball to me a couple times. You made some offers. You know what I mean? Try to put me on some trading and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Even though one of them was trying to put me onto a course, you know, on trading, still reached out to me. You know what I mean? Y'all good to go. You thieves that have subscribers that ain't gone nowhere, ain't really went viral, or how's it working out for you? I'll wait, man. I'll wait. Getting them views and everything, right? But you still can't stand out for shit. How is it working out for you? Hey, listen, man, I don't judge nobody. I just call out what I see when someone's eating off my plate. I don't go around looking for problems, but I used to work for the government. It was my job to be very thorough and to notice stuff, or I get fired for getting speeding tickets or anything crazy. Look at the wrong senior staff the wrong way, say the wrong thing, get fired, and that's on my record, right? So I am trained this way. You can't blame me, and you're not smart enough to word things differently, or you're lazy and you don't care. Well, I'm telling you, keep not caring. When I start making reaction videos, because I got time, I'm divorced, got custody of my kid, I'm just, you know, doing some things to make sure my land is right and my truck and bike is somewhere before I move to Thailand. I got time. When I start dropping videos of you copycat and losers, and I start making it make sense, you're gonna wish you found somebody else to target. Somebody else to think is a punk, right? Nobody a punk fool. I walk around relaxed. I ain't worried about nobody. I trust in God. Ain't nothing for me to be worried about. You think I'm naive, dummy? Yeah. You can outsmart me. You has never done nothing in your fucking life except have a content creating channel, YouTube, TikTok, and fool some people. You ain't never served in the military. You never worked for the White House. You never dodged bullets in a combat arms unit 2 times in Iraq, come back without a scratch. You've never done nothing to show that you're this great whatever you think you are. No, what you are is admiring greatness and you're envious of it. Like some Cain and Abel shit. And you will take your brother down before you acknowledge anything, right? Listen, I was raised by a father, a good man, and I know about you Negroes, man. I know about you, bruh. You can't fool me. You don't get no automatic black pass. Most of the time, a Negro will stab you in the back before anybody else will. My guard is up with every single body. You're gonna prove yourself to me. And when I see you eating off my plate and not giving me a thank you, or reach around or nothing, and then you just over here thinking it's gonna be okay, hey, listen, I ain't gotta go after you like that. God got you. God got you. Half of y'all in your own heads, in your own mental prison, because you know there's gonna be karma for you eating off somebody else's plate like this, and then you're addicted to doing it too. Weird behavior, man. But this goes to show that it happens a lot online. It's going to show me that a lot of people do this stuff. Watch other content creators and it's okay to get ideas, but to regurgitate the exact, get your goofy, lazy asses on somewhere. Not hitting the like button. I got 9 people in here and 3 likes. If you're coming in from the shorts feed, top right, hit the 3 dots, hit the like button. If not, you will see the like button clear as day. Why is it not hit if I'm wrong? I'll wait. Should have 9 likes, right? Not that many people in here, right? 3 likes, 9 people in here that I can see. You Negroes are trash. You make me sick. Does it make you feel good hitting the like button? Nigga, you make me sick. And I'm not just talking about black niggas, I'm talking about all of y'all. American weirdos or Western ideology of thinking that it's okay to just stalk and watch other content creators and think that that's normal. You know, you're weirdos, man. You're weirdos, man. People can relate to me because I'm not a weirdo. I'm the guy you can see out in the street. I'm the guy that you know that you can run into on the street, and I can see myself running into him and having a conversation. Most of these weird ass content creators, you never will see them out in public. You never would. You know if you ever did, it would be a weird interaction. Y'all are just weirdos, man. Y'all are weird, and I'm gonna do my job. When I get more clout, I am going to call out you content creators that are still eating off Kevin Samuels, still eating off leave that man alone. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm talking about the ones that rolled with him, that are still making videos about him, his crew, they're not respecting his passing. You're just trying to make money off a dead man. That's really wicked, bro. Like, y'all are some weirdos, man. Y'all are so weird. There's such a wicked energy on the internet, the devil's playground. And these people will be quoting Bible verses. I can just see the fake. I'm like, y'all, all I'm doing is giving you a visceral reaction to the wickedness I'm seeing on the internet. When y'all like, why is he like mad or like I can see the devil on these people. And they will be sitting there trying to be monotone and come off like, I'm just so calm, cool, and collect. Because the devil's on them and the devil telling them, you can't come off excited because then you'll make people think that you might be kind of weird or crazy. They do everything that they need to do. That's the people that scare me the most. The ones that get on here and are sitting in their seats perfectly straight and speaking monotone and won't yell or anything or get excited, those just seem like robots, NPCs. Like, they scare me the most. They have the least life in them. There's no life in you. It's just weird to me. You know what I'm saying? No originality. You guys are just rolling around hearing the same conversations from different faces. And you can't get nothing new because they're being lazy and they don't want to put no work. There are original ones, the ones that are putting the videos out in the first place, but then everyone else just copying what they're doing. And it's so saturated, and it's nerve-wracking. And if people would be more original, bring their individuality to the plate and do things different, it might not, hold returns in the beginning, but if you just keep doing it, people might, get inspired. You might start getting views, but just, and what bothers me again is this is why it's harder for people to stand out, because you have these parasites out here looking for what's trending, looking for someone that's standing out, and then taking bits off of them. So now someone that was standing out is blending in with 100 other people that have taken bits from that person's aesthetic, the person's background setting, how that person sets up the videos. It's trash. And then they'll say goofy stuff like, well, if you're really good, you'll percolate to the top. Why don't you have a fucking brain in your head and do something original and bring something to the table like I'm doing? I take time and think up this stuff, man. You people just sit around and wait for me to post to get ideas. Man, of course I'm gonna call y'all out when I get where I'm going. Of course you have an incentive not to hit the like button. But the thing about it is, why do you keep coming back? Over 100 people, if I'm on here over 30 minutes, will show up direct. Why do you keep coming back? You're not hitting the like button. I appreciate the watch hours, but if you don't respect me enough to hit the like button, if you don't respect God enough to do what's right and treat others like you want to be treated, what do you want to get from this? You're setting yourself up for bad karma. You want to test God? Is that what it is? Like, what are you doing? You want to test God? This man's mind his business. I'm gonna keep coming over here and eating off his plate. And I'm gonna do it because I want to do it, and just think that nothing's gonna happen to you. Just nothing. Okay, right? You look like trash and aging by the day. I'm reverse aging. Y'all are taking words out of my mouth. You females are watching me reverse aging and watching my skin shine in the sun and taking stuff from my mouth, watching what you see and then regurgitating it, thinking it's okay. You're not going to get blessed like this. Y'all keep wondering, why can't my blessings manifest? Because you're a trash. You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, and you know you are. Don't complain about what you get what you deserve. You're aging like milk. You can't come up with ideas. It's a blessing to be able to come up with ideas. I can see that clear as day now. You know what I'm saying? I can see these idiots that don't have any creativity in them, nothing original about them, and they're in a trauma. They're in a career of being an influencer where they're supposed to bring something new and be creative, but they're all copying and pasting everyone else. So it's a job to them now. And that's why you hear these content creators like burnout and because you're doing it like a job. You don't enjoy what you're doing. You're trash. You're copying what you've seen somebody else do like a job. You're trash. I get on here every day and I'm talking about stuff that I care about. That's important to me, stuff I've gone through. It is not a job to me. It's very important. I can do it all day long without any complaints. Not my problem, right? You don't have that ability. Why are you making content, you piece of shit? Go get a 9-to-5 where you can imitate your coworker, you know what I mean, and get promoted. And you ain't got to think about nothing. You can just come in. No, you got to be cool. And it's a cool thing to do. You know, this new generation, we all got to be influencers. We don't want to work a 9-to-5. You're lazy. You show it in your content creation. You're lazy. You're lazy. You want to make an excuse for being lazy by calling yourself an influencer. You're lazy. Y'all don't want to work. You're lazy. You don't want to put the work in and the hours needed. You mimic and copy other people you see. And then it's the generation of using words and word spells and double talk and talking away. Well, no, I'm not copying no one. God told me that that's my spirit guide and I can take whatever I want from him. Or a guy that don't even speak like that. I don't respect him, so I'm just going to take what I want from him. You wouldn't do it to my face, boy. You wouldn't do it to my face. You wouldn't walk up on me and take the shades off my face or flick my hat. So why do you feel tough enough to steal the words out of my mouth online? Because you're a pussy. That's why. You know what I mean? Big, wet, juicy pussy, man. That's all that you are. And, you know, hate to take the words from Tariq Nasheed, but you're running around here throwing your bussy everywhere, man. You know, copying and mimicking other men. Just, you know, real flagrant with your shit, man. Just weirdo business. How you study another grown-ass man? How does that even work? How does that even work? You taking notes watching the grown... What are you doing? Man, I put the phone down when I'm watching somebody and I'm working out or doing other stuff. Y'all gotta sit there and take... Man, y'all some weirdos, man. Again, you know, you guys gonna get off of here. I need y'all to smash that like button. If you didn't know, now you know. Your boy gets watched by a lot of content creators. If I'm on here over 30 minutes, I'll have over 100 people directly watching me in the middle of the night when I normally go live. If you think those are people that support me, you're crazy. Why would I have over 100 direct people and like 13 or 10 likes? No, those are haters, content creators, envious people, AKA principalities, man. The devil doing what needs to be done to hold me back, using dumb, ignorant, low IQ, low vibrational trash to get his work done. So I don't see them as individual people. I see them as the fucking devil. And when the devil tries to play with me, I don't run. I turn around and I face that motherfucker, man. I don't like none of y'all. Fuck you.